Hey there, this is Seb from Duel Bros, and today we are going to be doing a budget Sky Striker deck list. Let's do this! So what happens when you want to play this awesome deck, but you don't want to spend a small fortune on triple tactics cards? Let's find out! Start things off with the main deck. Of course, we got our 3 copies of Sky Striker Ace Raye, and joining her are 3 copies of Sky Striker Ace Rose. We got Triple Ash Blossom, because of course we do. 2 Nibiru for the combo players. And of course, if they're not playing combo, you can just side them out next round. 1 Sea Turtle Kaiju, because the more board breakers in this deck, the better. And that's it for the monsters. Not too many monsters here, because of course, the main focus of this deck is the spells. Triple Engage. Got the nice shiny version over here. Kind of self-explanatory. Triple Linkage. For them OTKs and quick plays. Triple Widow Anchor. For negates and controls. Then that's it for the 3 ofs. Now he's got a bunch of 1 ofs. 1 Afterburners. 1 Shark Cannon. 1 Hornet Drones. 1 multi-roll, and 1 area 0. You don't really need more than 1 of these because with the engages and the Kagari, who we're going to get into a bit later, you can pretty easily search whatever you want and then recycle it to your heart's content. That's it for all the Sky Striker spells. Now we got some generic ones. 2 Raigeki, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Dark Hole, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Dark Ruler no more. Like I said earlier, board breakers are your friend here. Of course, this is a warrior deck, so 1 Reinforcement of the Army never hurt anyone. We got 1 Called by the Grave to deal with hand traps, 2 Upstart Goblins for that draw power, plus a few more spells in your graveyard to get the engage effect easier. And rounding things off, for the traps, we got 2 copies of Infinite Impermanence. For some more negates. Now, onto the extra deck. Triple Sky Striker Ace Kagari. This is the heart and soul of the deck. When you summon her, you get a spell back from the graveyard, as I'm sure you all know. And that is super useful for elongating your combos. Of course, we got double Hayate, double Shizuku, 1 Kaina, and 1 Zeke for your other aces. 1 Typhon, and 1 Access Code Talker, who you can make if your opponent's got a bunch of Link monsters, and you happen to have a Widow Anchor in your hand. Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Cerberus. I do love the World Legacy lore, so these guys were a shoo-in for me. Plus, like I said earlier, Widow Anchor is a thing, and if you don't have enough for an access code talker, you can just link off your opponent's stuff into one of these generic links. And rounding things off, we have a Heat of the Fire Charmer Ablaze, who you can make with your Kagari. Good for Steel and Ash Blossoms, and then linking them off. Usually I just do main deck and extra deck in these videos, but I feel like for Sky Strikers, there's a few specific cards you'll want to have. So, here's the side deck. We got Surgical Strike, a Hamp. Sometimes having a Surgical Kaiju does make or break the game. And I choose to run this guy's side deck and Sea Turtle main deck, mainly because Sea Turtle's a lot more simple. It's like just tribute, he's here. With Hamp, it's more like you have a Sky Striker, then you contribute, and then it's here. But your opponent can destroy something if you destroy the Hamp. So it's a lot more risky, and that's why he's main and he's side. Joining Hamp in the side deck. Double Cosmic Cyclone. This deck does benefit from more spells, and if your opponent's playing a spell or trap heavy deck, these can shut it down pretty easily. 1 more Dark Hole for the extra destruction power. 1 Mind Control if you really, really need that extra link support from your opponent. 1 Book of Eclipse, of course, more board breakers. And 1 Forbidden Chalice, because of course more negates and more spell cards. That's it for this budget Sky Striker deck list. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!